Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Young Living Switch to Safer series with Simply Serendipity, episode number 3. My name is Laura Erdvin Luntz, and I've been really excited to share all of this information with you. And I'm really excited to share today's because it's one that I've discovered that people either aren't really understanding what to do with it and why it's important, or they thought it was a great idea, bought it, and it's been sitting on their shelf. So I am here to talk to you about why this is a really important switch out. Now, for those of you who are new here, you can find this entire series, which started with a non-toxic home lecture, if you will, and then we're doing a whole bevy of smaller, shorter videos on a variety of the product lines and why you want to have them in your home over the next few weeks. So you can find this whole thing at simplyserendipitycentral.com/switch. There we also have a worksheet that helps you organize, and prioritize what it is that you want to be changing out. Okay, I have done the first 3 so far. About the first 5 or 6 I prioritized as what I consider to be the most important things to get switched out based on all of my research. We started with the household cleaner because that just gets rid of tons of stuff and it's cheaper than anything you buy. I mean, it's just a no-brainer. Yesterday we did laundry because the laundry room is one of the most toxic rooms in your house, so you definitely want to get your laundry switched out to something safer, because otherwise you're wearing it on your skin. You're wearing all of those toxins on your skin and it's absorbing into your body all day, which is not good. Today we're going to talk about produce. So I am sure you have heard about the terrible things that happen with pesticides on our food and how so many pesticides, especially Roundup, which is particularly scary, is on our food. Now, maybe you already think about eating organically, which is great, but know that that is also not the end-all be-all, if you will, because pesticides are unfortunately now in our air, and we are breathing them in, and they are landing on our organic vegetables and fruit. They are finding residue of pesticides on our fruit and vegetables. So we need to be really careful with how we wash them and be really conscious about what we do. Young Living has created an amazing product that helps you wash your produce. It is called the Thieves Fruit and Veggie Soak. Now, it also comes in a spray, so we're going to talk about that in a moment as well. They are basically the same product. This one's a little bit more diluted, so you can do this on the go. You don't have to rinse afterwards. You can just wipe it off, which is nice. So we carry this with us. I'll talk about that in a moment. But let's just talk about this product in general. The main ingredients in this product are 3 different oils that Young Living makes. There is the Thieves oil, which we've talked a lot about. I mean, this is the Thieves Fruit and Veggie Spray, right? The Thieves is the base of it. It is such an amazing oil blend in and of itself. Have you noticed we're on our 3rd day of talking about these products, so you know how I feel about it. Then you also have Purification. Purification was created to actually eat odors, to not just mask them, but to eat the odors. So it's a really nice oil in there. And then there's also DiGize, and DiGize supports digestion, okay? So DiGize digestion, which is really great. And it's nice because sometimes there's a little, you leave a little of the Thieves Fruit and Veggie Soak on your vegetables or your fruit, and it just supports your digestion. It's definitely an all good thing. So what I do, okay, so this is where I'm going to admit to you, when I first got this, it came out, 2 years ago at convention, and my bottle stayed on the shelf, my tub, for about 6 months, because I too wasn't really sure, what do I do with this? I'm not quite sure what to do. It's not that hard though. So now what I do, when I started reading about pesticides and thought, this is going to help, then I thought, okay, we need to start using this and commit to it. So this is what I do. When we go to grocery shopping, we put all of the fruit and vegetables on the side of the sink, everything that we've bought. I fill the sink with water, and this is, I believe it's a capful per gallon. You can read the back. I can't read the back, a little too small print for me. So I believe it's a capful. So I do about a capful, maybe 2, depending on how full the sink is, how much produce I have. I put everything in the sink and let it soak for about 2-3 minutes, and I kind of, you know, squish them around. And then I have a colander in the drying rack, or I just use my drying rack, and I rinse everything, depends on how big they are, right? My drying rack grapes fall right through. And I put them in the drying rack or in the colander, and then I let them dry, and then when they're ready, I put them in the refrigerator. It's so easy, you guys. It's so easy. And this thing, this lasted me, my first one, this is my second one in 2 years. It lasted 9 months. Okay, 9 months. It lasts a really long time. Now, here's my little hack that I shared with you, that I teased you about. This is what I do too. Okay, so this is an old Thieves foaming hand soap. You can actually cut those labels off. This is an old one. I put a little sploosh of the soak in here. You can see I labeled it produce wash, and I leave that by the sink, and that's for little quickies here and there in the middle of the week. If we, you know, go out and buy an apple or something, I use that. This is a little bit more diluted, so you don't have to rinse it as well. So we take this on the go. If we're traveling, we use this. So if we buy an apple in the store, I'm not going to travel. I'm not traveling with this, right? I bring this. It fits in my purse. We use this when we go apple picking, because we don't have an organic apple farm near us. So we bring this there, and we just spray it right there in the field, wipe down the apple, and eat. It's really great. And then again, when we travel or anything like that. Now, I want to add one more thing to all of this to let you know. When I do my produce, y'all, I wash everything. Okay, so I wash the bananas. I wash the cantaloupe, the watermelon. Okay, people often think, well, there's a firm peel on that, but what they're finding is it gets, when you cut it, you slice it, you peel it, it gets on your hands, and then it gets absorbed into the body, or when you're cutting it, it gets on the knife, and then it gets into the flesh. So you want to cut and clean, or you want to clean everything. And yes, people, I always get this question, do you use it on your strawberries, your raspberries, your lettuce, your greens? I use it on everything, okay? I absolutely use it on everything, okay? So I hope this helps answer all of your questions. For those of you who are new here and you don't yet have your Young Living account, we would love to support you. So go back to the person who sent you to this video and say, I am so ready. Show me how to get a wholesale account, because that's the best way to do it. You'll get 24% off of everything. It is worth it. If you don't have anyone who's supporting you, we would love to have you in our community. And you just message us right here at Simply Serendipity Central, and we will personally reach out and help you get started. Now, if you are already a Young Living member, congratulations. If you're not yet on Essential Rewards, that is the best way to save money and to take the next step with this business, to help you not take the next step with this business, take the next step with your change out, right? The business of changing your home from toxic things to non-toxic things. You save money, you get points back, it's all good. It's fabulous. All right, y'all? Well, thanks for joining me. I hope you have a spectacular day. Tomorrow, join us for episode number 4. Again, if you are joining us late, you're watching this on video, you can find all of the videos for the whole series, everything at simplyserendipitycentral.com/switch. Have a great day, everyone.